This year, 2026, America celebrated its 250th year of independence. 250 years since the nation declared its freedom. But as we celebrate freedom as a country, I have a question. How many people are still imprisoned by the thoughts that they carry every day? Because sometimes the greatest barriers aren't around us, they're within us. As the founder of Deliberate Disinclusion, I've spent many years studying what exclusion does to people. Not just exclusion from organizations or opportunities, but exclusion that happens when people begin excluding themselves from their own future. When someone is repeatedly told that they're not good enough, they're not smart enough, not qualified enough, not worthy enough, those messages don't just stay in the moment. They move into the mind, into the subconscious, and eventually people stop applying, people stop speaking, stop dreaming, stop believing, because they become prisoners of the limitations that may no longer exist. You know, America fought for freedom from external control, but many people today are fighting a different battle. A battle for freedom from fear, a freedom from doubt, freedom from rejection, freedom from the voices that convince them that they don't belong. The truth is, some of the strongest chains aren't made of iron. They're made of experiences, not so great experiences. They're made of disappointment, failure, exclusion, and the stories we tell ourselves because of them. The danger isn't simply being excluded. The danger is allowing exclusion to become our identity. So a deliberate disinclusion, it was actually born from a simple idea. Exclusion may shape your story, but it should never define your future. I've experienced moments where I questioned whether I belonged, moments where I felt overlooked, moments where I wondered if my voice even mattered. But every barrier became an opportunity to build a bridge. Every setback became preparation, and every door forced closed made me discover another entrance, and I always did. And that's what freedom actually looks like. It's not the absence of obstacles, but the refusal to allow those obstacles to determine who you become. So as we just finished celebrating America's 250th anniversary, let's celebrate more than our nation's freedom. Let's celebrate the freedom of possibility, the freedom to grow, to heal, to lead, and to become whatever we want. Because the greatest declaration of independence, you may never, it's not from another person. It's from the mindset that's been holding us hostage. So today, I have a question. What would your life look like if you finally became free from the thoughts you have been that's been living in your future? You know, it's something we should celebrate freedom, and it's something we should choose. You know, even though our nation is celebrating freedom, I want us to learn to celebrate freedom and continue to let the freedom ring inside of us. Have a great day.